Alright, I am back. Done a lot of work with Orlando off screen. He is now a force to be reckoned with, and we are ready to move into Salgidos, but first, there's a unique rumor here. Let's check that out. The Isle of Nelveska lies some 80,000 domes north of Zeltenia. The center of the island is home to the ruins of many ancient temples, which served as a crucial base for the warriors fighting Ordalia's forces during the 50 Years' War. Although Nelveska may appear to be a lush jungle paradise, the local fishermen... I'm gonna try again. Although Nelveska may appear to be a lush jungle paradise, the local fishermen avoid it, claiming that it is cursed, and a fearsome iron sentinel will slaughter any who dare approach. Oh snap, we got a new island, or a new location. So, at the moment, I can't do anything there yet. But we will return to that island. Has a similar mechanic to Goland and its Oh, who's that? A flower peddler. Oh, that's adorable. A flower for a gill, sir. A flower? Yes, a flower. A blossomed bud. You've seen one, I'm sure. Of course I have. Well then surely you could spare a gill for one of mine. They're quite pretty. A gill seems a fair price. Then you'll buy one? Truly? Oh, thank you, kind sir. This feels familiar. If you stop these days, and even fewer buy, it is a harder life than you might know. I always dream some charming knight will come galloping through and sweep me away from all this. Yeah, don't dream too big. Beg pardon, sir. I know there's naught that you can do. I thank you again. May that flower bring you good fortune. These times are hard for all. Okay, so that probably seemed insignificant, but that actually set in motion one of the cooler kind of hidden quests in this game, and we will be doing that. Don't worry. I will be trying to showcase all of the cool stuff this game has to offer in this playthrough. Oh. Yep. I've done my poach grinding. Check out Mount Germinus. Yeah, let's throw Orlando in there. I mean, nobody's really going to be shocked by the stuff he can do, because we've seen a lot of it before, but it's all condensed into one badass person. And I think that's pretty neat. Want to pass? Pay the toll. Just tip us your gill and be on your way. And those swords won't be helping you here, lest you wish to pay the toll in blood. You flash that, Cap? Kull's the heretic they're all on about. A bounty on his head so high we're like to need a ladder to reach the top. Why stop with the gelt they have on them? Nim the head on his shoulders, and we'll have drink and morts enough for months. His clock is from one of the bills, and no mistake. I'm not much for headhunting, but gill is gill. Mill 'em, lads. I don't know what half of those words meant. I also did forget to equip an ability that is useful in this particular combat arena. So we'll have to come back and do that in like a random fight, but for now, we're doing fine. Alright, Orlando, show off. Oh, I didn't give you any other other I didn't give him any other abilities, so he just has all sword skill or sword play. But sword play is pretty cool, right? Also, everybody is reverted down to level 1 because it just makes it simpler. And I run like no risk of encountering just really problematic enemies in random encounters. That's gonna heal him. I didn't look before I confirmed the action. Well, whatever, he's confused. But yeah, you can see these first 5 are the ones we saw Agrius have, and I think Delita had a few of those. These next 4 will probably look familiar. They are Maluta's abilities. Also only effective against enemies or human enemies with equipment. So like if I break all of their equipment, then I'll have to use a different skill on them. But they're still pretty cool. And super helpful if you have an enemy who has like really awesome gear that you either can't steal or don't need to steal, and you just want them to not use it against you. I got Germinus boots from Mount Germinus. Who would have guessed? What's going on at the lake? Alright, get back to the usual squad. I remember this one now. A lot of ghosts. They're all floating. What men of flesh and blood dare disturb the slumber of the dead? Men with aura sight. We will have it from you. Then at last will our souls ascend to that lofty plane as yours rot here in their stead. No thanks. Alright. A good start. Pretty mobile guy. Nope, that won't hit. That will do that instead. Oh, I should have forgot what her secondary ability was. I should have had her in position to target that archer. That's so annoying. Just seems like if you can target the spot that they're standing on, you should be able to hit them. But no, I have to hit this dude in the face. I did it again. I definitely should have known better on that one as well. Alright, she should be close enough. Yeah. Good work. Alright. Ooh. Conversation. So you're unwilling to compromise on your position. Ivalis' reunification under its rightful king was his grace's most fervent wish. We've no intention of laying down arms until Prince Orlandeau sits the throne that is his birthright. You will not steer the helm of Ivalis at your own pleasure, not so long as this house stands. Do you not know who made your assassination of the Duke possible? I mislike the question. Larg was felled by a Southern Sky assassin. Or do you mean to say that you were the ones who sent him? I'll not play at this fool's game. There's to be no convincing you, then. Were it our desire, we could crush the Templar like an overripe grape. Of that I am quite convinced. Pray remove that fine white cloak beforehand. Burst grapes off leave a fearsome stain. Tell me, this poison employed at Bessala, you know what it was? I believe it was an extract of moss fungus spores. So it was. An insidious thing, moss fungus. It takes a great quantity to kill a man, but the toxin never leaves the blood. The smallest, most undetectable of doses will prove lethal if repeated oft enough. Even a learned eye might confuse the symptoms with those of common affliction. Oft as not, the person being poisoned is never even aware. And should they become so, it is almost invariably too late. Your late Lord Father was taken by malady, was he not? Do you make some implication? I am told you yourself have some knowledge in poisoncraft. What of it? I recently learned an interesting fact. I had wondered if you might be aware of it. Moss fungus poisoning leaves spores in the body. When a victim is buried, they say toadstools sprout above the grave. Forgive me, I digress. Ah yes, there was another matter. A gift from High Confessor, Marcel? A gemstone? It is a zodiac stone, a blessed crystal from Milan. The High Confessor wished for you to have it. Please accept it as a symbol of the church's good faith. It was High Confessor that I meant to say the first time. Banana just dismissed the dialogue too quickly and didn't read in time. Oh snap! Zalbag overheard everything. Alright, let's do some Limberry Castle. If I remember, this one's a pretty big commitment, so this will probably take us well into the next episode. And there will be one very specific fight that I might have to replay multiple times. It actually could have done it this fight. Not a soul to be found. Could the castle truly be abandoned? The door stands open. I mislike this. There is something familiar. Yes. The battle with Cuchulainn. With Belias. Elias. Guests! Guests come to Limberry. I'd begun to think you'd never arrive. Such a waste it would have been. We've such a warm welcome planned. Yeah, I think I screwed up. A kiss to see you to your grave. I think I get another chance at the thing I was hoping to accomplish in this battle, so we'll deal with that. Yeah, I'll hold on to this save that I have, and we'll deal with that if I miss the opportunity. We've walked into a trap. So apparently these guys are not poachable. But they are murderable. Oh. Well, I thought he was going to be targetable. Now he is. Alright. So I'll see if I can make this work out. Probably not gonna go my way. Oh. But I think I've mentioned previously that Morbo hasn't mastered his current class because there is an ability that he can learn from these two. That's a problem. Come on. Just steal the thing. Are we doing it? No, we're not. We're shadow binding. That's annoying. Alright. If you would see your sister again, you must fight your way to her. Also, I can teleport. I await within, but I've so little patience. Best be quick. Also, I can teleport. Alright. So, I think there was an opportunity to learn that ability in that fight, but it won't be the last one. I'm coming, Alma! Don't you die before I get there. Alright, now, because I'm going to try learning that ability, and I'm going to try learning it on the two people who can learn it, I need to adjust some equipment. Elias and Kukulin defeated. We are all that's left. We and Adremelech, who waits trapped in the rift. Do not worry over Adremelech. He will join us ere long. You found a host. Not I, the stone. The stone chooses the flesh, as it was with us. Of course. Then all that remains is the revival of the Master. Once that is done, we will have no need of Oracite, nor of these vessels. We will come and go as we please. Do we have a host for the High Seraph? Do not tell me it is that girl. There is but one host fit for the High Seraph. The girl is the chosen. Now we need only find the way to the Necrohall and the High Seraph's soul. He is here. I've drawn him into our web. What would you now have me do with him? Ah, Morbo. So long you kept us waiting. We have a score to settle from Riovanes. Do not make light of him. He is a worthy foe. Not even Belias could stand before him. You needn't worry about me. I shall deal with him. You've matters of far greater import. You must find the gate to the Necrohall. Be at ease. I will not disappoint you. Also, I can teleport. See that you don't. Now fly. Alright, so we're going to save in this new slot in case I need to go back. So we're going to be doing some prep work for the fight against Elmdore at Limberry. I want to keep Morbo as a squire, but I'm going to adjust his gear so that he is immune to charm and stop. That's KO. Makes you immune to stop. Something makes you immune to stop. Black garb, maybe? Yeah, that's it. That'll boost speed. The rest of this stuff isn't super important. But let's give him the best shield we can, so he'll... Actually, I don't think I want the possibility to dodge magic. I'll throw a flame shield on. And we'll give the exact same equipment to Luso. And now, make her Dragoon. To make sure she actually has a spear. Actually, I don't know how important this is. If I had done it in the fight at Riovanes, it would have been really important, because Elmdore had first strike for that fight. No, let's give her haste. And then let's do the same for White Mage and Orator. And let's give her the ability to throw items at people. Also, don't need Beastmaster anymore. Do concentration. Also give you Arts of War. Don't need Poach anymore. Give you Arts of War. You Arts of War. Dragonheart is fine. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to adjust. That's probably... That's probably... I should give you other stuff. Yeah, there you go. Now you're terrifying. Alright, so that'll do it for our prep. I will probably have broken these up into separate videos because this next fight is really inconvenient and does a lot of RNG-based stuff, so it's not going to go well for me. But that's how you prep for this fight. Like I said, we're protecting against Stop and Charm on Luso and Morbo, who can both learn this spell we're trying to get. And then the other three characters we'll be bringing in are an Orator, who can reset people's turn counter, a White Mage, who can handle, you know, healing and everything. And a Dragoon, oops, skipped right past her, who has a ribbon equipped and the Arts of War secondary ability. So we'll be able to hopefully control the entire pace of battle.
Many hours later.
Okay, the Letty is finally casting Ultima, and it should hit both of these two. I just gotta survive the attack, which shouldn't be an issue because they're both at full health. Meanwhile, Elmdore, his speed has been reduced to 1, and his physical and magical attacks have been reduced quite a few times, so he is pretty much a non-factor in this fight anymore. And now, since... okay, hold on a second. I only got the option to learn Ultima on one unit. Crap, I didn't learn it on Luso. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, this is how I've been keeping Elmdore out of this fight. Stall, and then have Agrius just chopping away at his stats. Alright, so now Morbo knows Ultima. But with the prep work I've done, and then this little clip showing you that Ultima demons can cast it as well, now everybody should know how to strategize this fight and get Ultima. I am going to get Luso Ultima off cam since I've kind of shown how to do it. I just don't want to be recording for a dozen hours while I just wait for the RNG to be right. But now we should all know how Ultima is obtained. And Luso and Morbo will have it when we return to the next episode.